Hello, my name is Dave Dunbar. I'm the Chair for Childhood Cancer Family Support. CCFSupport actually started as the BC Childhood Cancer Parents Association in 2002 by Les and Cecilia Mirov and the parent-patient advocate at BC Children's Hospital at the time, Mr. Dan Morner. They saw a huge need in families that were struggling financially, so they decided to get a parents group on board, grow from that to support other families emotionally and well as financially. Yeah, we got involved with CCFSupport in 2003, the second year of its existence, as we were at BC Children's Hospital with my son Quinn going through stem cell rescue. After that very difficult procedure, we were basically locked in an isolation room where you had to have special purified air and positive pressures, no bacteria, germs, etc. could get to them. And in the midst of all of this, my wife Suzanne, did not have an income now because her full-time job was to care for our son Quinn and his numerous medical procedures, and basically she was the full-time caregiver for him now. Add to that, we attempted to have a somewhat normal life for Quinn's older sisters, tried to continue them with their extra activities and simply trying to be kids growing up with the unfortunate side effect of having a little brother with cancer. We fought for 7 years. We unfortunately lost our son on New Year's Eve 2008. He's been gone for just over 10 years now, but it took us at least that 10 years beyond for us to recover from the financial debt and burden that we went into because of extra costs like feeding supplies. When he was on a feeding supplies back in 2004 for almost a year, nobody covered that. Not the federal government, not our provincial government. Matter of fact, to this date, still today in 2019, we're the only province in Canada that does not fund the liquid nutrition when a child's on a feeding tube at home. So please lobby the government for that. That alone can be a huge cost to a family. CCFSupport does numerous fundraisers throughout the year. Our biggest single event is known as the Spin for Childhood Cancer. We have a rockin' good time with teams of 6 on spin bikes. Typically they dress up in costume. Each of the 6 riders takes turns at 10 minutes apiece, pedaling their buns off like mad, and they solicit funds through friends, family, co-workers, the neighborhood, etc., and culminates in a really exciting event that we usually hold in October. We've also had wool sales. We do boot in the loot or junk in the trunk kind of garage sales at large parking lots. We've had BC's biggest breakfast, where you can even host your own breakfast at your home with a few pancakes, coffee, etc. with friends and family or even co-workers. There's others as well. Basically, please share our website with everybody you know. We're one of the few and only charities that exists that actually provides funds through the social workers directly to the families that are in greatest need. And trust me, it is dollars that are needed, not a cute little teddy bear or a new toy for a child. I mean, that's just the reality of the families that are thrust into this situation. Please write to your local MLA and ask them that all costs for a child with cancer be covered. It's just too numerous and too large. Most families are without that extra second income, and they have all these costs incurred on them for at least 3 years. Some of them, like in our situation, we actually had these kind of costs for a 7-year period. It was really draining emotionally, physically, and especially financially. Yeah, another way that you can also help support us is by sharing this video, sharing our website, through email, Instagram, with your friends, your own local neighborhood, maybe even your own local media, whether that be radio, television, newspaper, because we help families from every corner of the province. This is not just a Vancouver thing. We help support families from all over, and in the last 10, 12 years, we've supported well over 500 families and growing. Thank you.